Hi Capricorn, welcome into your weekly love tarot reading, and not just any weekly love tarot reading, but the last week of 2020. This is going to be a good one. I'm going to give it a nice spread that I've done up. I've put it on my computer. You will see me checking over on this side just because there's a lot of questions, so I will forget, trust me. And we're going to go in depth into this reading. We're going to be seeing what's been going on with you in 2020, and also look what's going to be happening into 2021 as well, Capricorn. So let's get those first cards out. Wait, extended reading. Extended reading is going to be handed over to your spirit guides. I'm going to allow them to come in and sort of like take over the reading for us and give us advice with regards to what we should be looking at, or what we should be doing, or how we should be focusing into 2021 with regards to whatever is going to come up on this table, guys. By the way, Capricorn, if I never wished you Merry Christmas before, Merry Christmas. If it's the first time you've been here, hi, it's Deborah. How are you guys doing? What on earth has happened in 2021? 2020, sorry guys, let's not ask about 2021. Let's first look at 2020. You got a Five of Swords in the reverse position, and it says win or lose. This card is about conflict. What is causing this to be here? I'm going to just ask for you, what is all this conflict about in 2020? This is with regards to love life, romantic relationships. So let's see what Spirit Guide has got to say. What is this card? For some reason, they say keep going with the card. There you go. Somebody, I don't know if this is you or if this is a person that you've been dealing with, but there is somebody that has not been ready to commit. So this could have been causing a lot of fights, back and forth, conflict in a relationship. Somebody, the King of Wands energy, all the Wands energy are sometimes the ones that you look at that's not serious, you know what I mean? Sometimes they're the players, or they're not serious, or they've got commitment issues. That is what's causing that to come up in 2020. And you're dealing with a professional person, because you're not a professional in the way that, oh, they're a professional. No. They're just really good at avoiding commitment, because them being the King of Wands energy, they also like to be surrounded by a lot of people, like to go out, like to have fun as well. Capricorn, goodness. Now let's have a look and see present energy right now. What is going on with you with regards to your love life? You may not be interested in getting into any relationship. I wonder if this relationship is still currently connected to you. We're going to be able to see that. Let's have a look and see. There's your Four of Pentacles energy. It does say open up, but it literally means the opposite thing, because we all know that Four of Pentacles is not opening up. The Four of Pentacles is afraid to open up their heart to anyone, or even begin to dream or have fantasies, or have, when we think about something in the future and we're like, I want to do this in the future. You're even afraid to even open up, and maybe even in general, I'm just saying right now, to even sit down and think, one day I'd love to be married and have a child, or whatever it may be, or find my soulmate and we travel the world, whatever it may be. You're even too afraid to dream about that. So you might even just be going, no, I'm not even thinking about stuff like that, because I'm afraid it may not ever happen. Capricorn, let's currently see, what are your feelings like? I'm not sure if we're picking up, because there is a person here. I don't know if this person's still around you, but let's just see how your feelings are with regards to love, and then we'll be able to see what's going on with you. You got two cards that have come up here. Yeah, you're done. I feel like Capricorn's done with love. Capricorn, are you done with love? You got two cards. You got a Five of Wands and a Ten of Wands energy. It's been too much for you to carry. It's been too much. So it's almost like this is an ending of a cycle. This is stress, anxiety, all the stuff that came out in the win or lose energy. It's in that card now. You got a 5 year as well, and a 5 year as well, adding up to all the stress that you've been carrying, which is the 10. Okay, this is you putting this down. This is you going, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not getting involved with people, and then they end up hurting me, and they don't want to be serious with me. They're not committed to me. Maybe they cheat on me, all these kinds of things. This is stuff that goes on in your mind a lot, back and forth energy about what you're going to do. I feel like almost like I'm reading for a Capricorn who has given up on love. I think there's a time in everyone's life, to be honest, because I'm thinking about myself even. I think there's a time in everyone's life where we kind of like give up on love, and we kind of just go, I don't think it's going to happen. But when that happens, you have to be very careful. You have to not give up on love on yourself. And the main thing that comes through, and I always see this kind of energy, when I meet somebody who's given up on love, pour the love into you. Don't give up on love for yourself. You know what I mean? Treat yourself the way other people have not treated you. Now, is there a person around here? And if there is, even if they're showing this X, what are their feelings to you? You got somebody that's very spiritual here. You got a high priestess energy in the reverse position. This is somebody who knows something. This is somebody who knows something without a doubt. Because we've got 2 cards here, I want to see who's this. It can be this King of Wands energy, because sometimes the Wands energy can have a bit of a spiritual connotation to it. Let's have a look and see. No, there is another person around here. This can be somebody that has not entered your life yet. This is somebody who's got wisdom. They're carrying a bit of wisdom with them. The High Priestess energy can be a spiritual person as well. They kind of go through life trusting their intuition. This is a Page of Swords energy. It's a very excited energy, very spontaneous, very bubbly kind of vibe coming through in this energy here. This could be a new person. And if you guys are going, I'm done with love, and I'm telling you this could be a new person, and you're just looking at me like, no, Deborah, no. But I'm just saying what I'm seeing, okay? Because of the page coming through, I was wondering, who is this? Somebody new. You may not have met this person. Remember, we are looking now into 2021. So let's see. This could be your feelings completely closed off. You may meet somebody who's going, hey, but you're nice, Capricorn. I like you. And you're just like, whoa, no. So let's have a look. Let's look at some positives and negatives with regards to relationships moving into 2021 for you. Let's look at the positive vibes first. What would positivity be in 2021? I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you, there's somebody coming into your life. I know you're going, I'm telling you, there's a Page of Pentacles. Here's a Page of Swords. And this page, by the way, it's the beginning of a relationship. This page is carrying a pentacle. Not just a cup of love. I've got a little cough over there a minute. I sprayed some stuff in this room before I started. Yeah, it's summer in Africa. So it's always like there's a lot of things flying around. So Page of Pentacles energy. Page of Pentacles energy. There is new love that looks pretty stable because of the pentacle being there. Not just something that's just like, woohoo, you know what I mean? No, it's a relationship that's beginning. What are negatives? Ooh, this is where Capricorn's going, now I want to see the negative. 4 of Wands energy. Somebody doesn't want to do what they're supposed to be doing. This can either be you, and if this is this person, I tell you what, just keep this open up, closed up. You know what I'm saying? But there could be somebody reluctant to step into commitment here. I gotta ask, because I even have a feeling, I'm just gonna say, Capricorn, it might be you. It might be you. I'm picking up a lot of people from a lot of people here going, no, I don't want to do this. Why I'm saying this is because you got somebody on this side with 2 pages in their energy, and then you've got somebody with the 4 of Wands going, no, bring me the soulmate. I don't want to know. I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to have my dream shattered. I don't want to have my heart broken. And it's Wands energy, and there's all the Wands on your side. Even though you're not at this fire energy, it's just how the energy is portraying currently in the reading, if you see what I'm saying. Page here, and then Wands here. So I'm kind of leaning towards this being you, not really want to be open to get into a relationship or anything committed or even get married or even settle down or anything, because you're just going, every time I do this, I end up where? I end up crying. And so this is not something that you may want to be getting into. Let's see what Spirit's got to say about all this. Let's look at hopes and fears with regards to relationships, or even with regards to what we're currently seeing unfold here. This is a very interesting reading. I'm curious as to see what's going to come up. Let's start with hopes. Again, positive. Well, the hope is the Moon card, which is a very interesting twist in the way that the question's been asked and the position of the card being in here, being in the hopes position. The hope is that, or the reality is that Spirit Guide is literally saying, in life, even though right now you may be in this stance of not wanting to go into a relationship, of believing that every relationship that I come across, people are going to be hurting me, things are going to be bad. But the Spirit Guide is literally saying, you don't really know that. You may feel that currently right now where you are in this day, whenever you're getting this reading, but you don't know what the future really holds. You don't know, because this is the moon card. It talks about mystery. It talks about what we don't know. It talks about the unknown future. And you really do not know where you will be in 5 years from now. You could literally, I know, let me tell you something. I always know this about myself. Whenever I say I will never, in the back of my mind, I know spirit guides going, oh really? Won't you, Deborah? Won't you? But you know where? Somewhere along the line, and I look back and I'm just like, yeah, whenever I say I will never do that, I know spirit guides is going, you want to bet? You want to bet? And let me tell you, they usually come in and prove us wrong. But it's sometimes not a bad thing. It's not like we end up in a bad place. We have to keep on having faith and believing that good things can come. That being said, let's have a look at some fears over here. The fear is the unknown, but the unknown is also the positive, because you don't really know. So what is fear? That you have to once again walk away from a connection. That you have to that you get into something you shouldn't be getting yourself into. The 7 of Swords, that's what it means. It usually means saying yes when you should have said no. So you're afraid to get into a connection where you have to literally take all your stuff and walk away, and they're a memory again. The relationship is always becoming a memory. It's not something that's in your world and it's strong and it's going. So this is your fear. Not surprised to see that there. Let's have a look and see. What should you, because I don't feel like, I'm not sure if you're going to accept this person to come in here, but there is a person coming. What should you be looking at? What should you be aiming at? You yourself. I'm not looking at another person. I feel like I'm reading for single Capricorns, so I want to see for you, what should you be aiming at in 2020? Your aim should be focusing on your own stability. Honestly, with the King of Pentacles in the reverse position, this literally describes what I'm talking about on the table. The King of Pentacles, male or female energy, has been through this kind of situations where they usually the loser, not the winner. And they come out there heartbroken. They come out there feeling insecure for Pentacles about the future because they've been through breakups. And it's in the reverse position. Your aim should be getting this King of Pentacles into the upright position. And it doesn't just mean stability in life. It means confidence in your life, confidence in that good things can come for you. And this is your energy. The Capricorn energy is the Pentacles energy, earth energy. And it's like going, right now you're in this energy. It's almost like your belief that you cannot find love, your belief is in this position. And if you kind of have the belief that you cannot find something, you have to be careful that that's not what you're creating in your life as well. Let me tell you something. You see people that have been with each other for a couple of years and they're good with each other, even though there's the ups and downs. That's relationships for you. But the thing is, if you can speak to them, they're going to tell you, before I met this person, I went to hell and back 50,000 times, you know what I mean? I had a condo there, I knew the Wi-Fi code down there, you know what I mean, with relationships. And it took me, I never believed I would actually find somebody where we'd be in a couple, but it does happen. You got to work on your mindset here with the King of Pentacles in the reverse position with regards to what you are worthy of receiving. You are worthy of getting a beautiful relationship, and there's other people out there who are worthy of you as well. So let's have a look and see what you should be totally avoiding. What should people? No, I'm just kidding. That's how I feel. You guys are kind of like saying, people. No. And let's have a look and see. Oh, Lordy. What should you be avoiding? People who don't treat you fairly. Avoid people who don't treat you in the right way from the very beginning. The first sign, this is how you're going to know. The first sign of something weird, you give people chances. Okay, let's be fair. Let's give somebody 2 chances. Somebody says, I'm gonna talk to you, or I'm gonna pick you up, or I'm gonna come and see you tonight, and they don't rock up, and you like, there's that energy. See, there's that energy. This is what you want to be avoiding. The second time that happens, no. The second time, the third time, now we're talking about a pattern. It's not a coincidence. It's not a freak thing. Oh my gosh, it happened twice in a row. No, I can't believe it. I'm so sorry. Really? I don't know. 3 times is just too much. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you avoid people who don't treat you fairly. I believe from the very beginning. You see those signs, you gotta go. Let me tell you, it's hard. Everything in life is hard. Finding the right person for you, who matches with you, who wants to be with you, who cares about you, it is hard. Finding your life's purpose, finding the right job for yourself. Just think about how work is. I mean, how many times did you, like, maybe even if you're lucky, you're one of those people. I've met people who've been in the same job for like 20 something years, and I'm just like, who are you? You know what I mean? But it's their journey. And then other people will go from place to place, from work to work, from position, different careers as well, trying to find their place. And then one day eventually they find it, but they went through a lot of stuff before that. So now this is relationships as well. So now let's go. Let's look at outside factors in your life that can affect relationships. Outside factors means literally work-related stuff, or needing to go travel, or even health-related issues, anything like that. Let's have a look and see. Basically, I think that what will be keeping you busy in the entire 2021 is literally going to be focusing on your own growth. The Emperor energy is here. I think you're going to be keeping yourself very, very busy. Focusing on work, focusing on whatever you're going to be doing to make yourself stable. This is a good energy. Sometimes there's a time that we need to do this, and then sometimes there's a time we need to go into Empress mode. It depends where we're standing. You know, even this energy, I'm just going to put this out there, even this energy of you going, I don't believe in love, I don't believe in, because if you still, then this is your reading, you know what I mean? And if you're going, I don't want to be, I'm just going to focus on myself. I'm not going to get involved with anybody. I don't believe there's anyone that's going to be there for me. You know, that thought process in your mind may not be put there because of bad experiences. Yes, it has been, but because other people go through bad experiences, and again and again and again, they get back into relationships, hoping for the best. But your focus and your mind may be needed right now to be like that. It may be needed to be like this. And that is why you got this sort of like maybe cut off energy as well, so that you can actually focus on something that's very important that needs to unfold in your life at this time. So don't look at your feelings and go, I should also avoid how I'm feeling. Sometimes your feelings are there for a reason. It's because your focus is not supposed to be maybe on soulmate relationship, but literally first your focus is supposed to be on something important that you're supposed to be doing that's outside of relationships. So I'm just saying because it does happen. There's a season for everything. You know what I mean? So now let's have a look and see with regards to other people, outside influences with regards to other people. Yeah, you may have an ex. There's 2 things that came through. First of all, you may be getting a little bit of pressure from your family, from your friends to get involved into a relationship. This is 6 of Cups energy. I kind of like feel there's a family attached to this. There's 2 energies attached to this card. There's a family attached to this energy that kind of like wants you to be like in a family, make your own family. And they may be putting a little bit of pressure onto you because you may be in Emperor mode over here going, I'm doing me, I'm getting the King of Pentacles in the upright position, even if it means you are focusing on work and you are focusing on your money and all those kinds of things, then you're doing that. There's nothing wrong with that as well. There's a time, you know what we need to learn and understand, every single thing from the tiniest little ant to your life to what's happening in the world is 100% in the place it's meant to be. It is in alignment. Everything that is unfolding in your life and otherwise everywhere else is perfectly unfolding. And that's the hardest thing sometimes for us to accept. Things are coming in and happening on their own time in divine order, and we may not look at it as being divine order. We may look at it as being wrong in the moment, but we do not see why things are happening. We have to sometimes trust that unfolding. Another thing as well that came up with the 6 of Cups energy, I'm just feeling like there could be somebody else out there, maybe an ex-person. It could this person here may even be an ex-person. There could be an ex-person that's kind of like thinking about you on and off, that remembers you as well. Because of that, if it is an ex, possibly you may hear from an ex here as well. If it's not that, they may be thinking about you, but they may not reach out, and this could be a new person that tries to come in towards you. But for some of you, it can even be an ex because of the Six of Cups that is shown up here. So there could be somebody out there thinking about you that's got fond memories and that's got an emotional attachment to you. High Priestess is here as well. So if you know anyone like that, it could be this person. Let's have a look and see. What actions? Where should your actions be? This is going to be interesting. In 2021, I want that card. I saw it, I touched it, I want it. And I'm sticking with this deck. On new beginnings. Leaving old cycles behind you, however you feel you should be doing it. I don't feel like you should be feeling guilty about absolutely any thought processes that you're having about you not feeling like, if you don't want to get involved in a relationship, honestly, don't. Why? Where are the rules that say you should be? There's no rule book written. People write the rules. You make your own rules. You're making your own life. Right now, focus on you. Focus on a new beginning. I feel like you're leaving behind, you're ending a cycle and you're entering into a new one. Entering into a new cycle, sometimes it's not the best thing just to get involved in a relationship. You actually have to be involved in a relationship with yourself before you can actually be involved in a relationship with anyone else. So this is this energy of like, focus on the new, focus on starting a new life, focus on rebuilding your life, focus on positivity, focus on growth, focus on strength, focus on healing. Full energy is new beginnings in every aspect of your life. Do whatever you feel you should be doing, even if it means you don't feel like you should be in a relationship. You do that. You do you. And don't let anybody else make you feel guilty about it as well. Just know that somewhere in the future, there's a possibility. I mean, it's not a possibility. I feel there will be someone for you. That's how I feel. I feel there is somebody that's around, that's going to be coming. But there's a time and place for everything. So now let's see an unknown factor. An unknown factor. 2 cards have fallen. Yeah, you're back and forth in your mind. An unknown factor right now is Hermit energy. Hermit energy in the reverse position with the 5 of Swords energy. You will remain, wow, Spirit, you will remain in this Hermit energy. You're doing this to protect yourself. You're going to remain in Hermit energy so that you don't experience the 5 of Swords again. You're not doing the 5 of Swords again. Even though the Hermit is in the reverse position, sometimes the Hermit is not happy to be the Hermit energy. But the Hermit would rather be the Hermit than be at war. And winning and losing, both of these cards are in the reverse position. You would rather be alone. There's like that song. There's a song that goes, I'd rather be alone than be unhappy. That should be the title of this entire video. I would rather be alone than be unhappy. Capricorn, finished. And that's the energy that I'm picking up on this reading. But you know, when you're doing that, you literally sending the universe a message about what it is you expect to be given. And if you are telling the universe very straight, or the divine, or whatever you want to call it, you're sending it a message. You're saying, I will be alone than be in the 5 of Swords. I'm not doing the 5 of Swords. So when a relationship comes in, it's not going to be the 5 of Swords, because you're sending a message. You're telling it what you want, and that's very good. And your actions are matching your mind talk as well. It's like you're going, I'm never doing that, and if I'm going to be faced with that, then I'm going to be alone. So you're literally laying out your own law about what it is you will receive into your life. And because you're doing that, I honestly feel you're going to get into a relationship. You're going to meet somebody in the future that you're going to get exactly what you wanted. This is how you do it, by the way. You are learning. That's good. Let's see. I think you're leveling up a lot. I think you have been in 2020. It's not been easy with the win or lose energy, with the 5 of Swords showing up here twice. I can see that. But current energy, even though you feel like you're very closed off, but this is part of the wisdom that you are learning. This is part of stage of wisdom. There's stages in wisdom that you're kind of going through, and I feel like you're passing through them. Nice energy. Hermit as well. Very good. And my throat's going funny. It is a time to give rather than to take. There you go. New moon in Virgo. This has got to do, it's not got to do with the person, by the way. This entire reading has got to do with you. It's a love reading, but it's got to do with you. It is a time to give yourself the love that you've never received from other people. You cannot take this. You cannot take love from someone else and fill yourself up. You have got to, because you've never got it. You haven't been able to get it. You haven't been able to get it right. So the thing you have to do here, sorry guys, is literally to give it to yourself. It is a time to give yourself the love that you've never been able to receive from anyone else. I almost feel like this is your 2021 reading, like a real strong 2021 reading that's got to do with beyond a person, beyond relationship. I feel like this has got to do with you on a growth level. This is a very interesting reading, Capricorn. Wow, I didn't expect it. And I feel like for some reason, because there's this Emperor energy here, and then there's the King of Pentacles being there, I almost feel like this is really a strong reading for you to become who you're meant to be. And to become who you are meant to be, you need to be focusing on you to become that person. And only when you've become who you are meant to be is when you will actually see relationships coming in after that. Don't feel weird or anything that, oh, I am not in the relationship I'm meant to be in, or I'll never find anyone. Like I said, everything is in divine order, and I do feel that you will find someone. If you want to check out the extended reading, I'm going to look into exactly more into what Spirit Guide has been showing here. Maybe touch on an element of a new person entering your life and see where it goes. I'm also going to ask what actually happened with this page and page here about this X energy as well that I felt over here. Is it this person or is it something new? And what actually happens here with this person coming in? That it kind of like just started and went and drifted away. So I'm trying to see what actually occurs there. If you want to check it out, link in the description box below. But otherwise, guys, Capricorn, if I didn't say Merry Christmas to you, Merry Christmas already, though that it's past. Happy New Year. I'm sending you blessings of strength and finding your life's purpose, finding your direction in life. I'm turning this King of Pentacles into the upright position so that it matches with the strong Emperor down here. And I do wish you love in the future, a soulmate to come in and spend the rest of their life with you as you go on this journey. That's so nice. Thank you, guys. It's actually from your spirit, by the way. They just put that through. I feel like they keep on saying it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Happy New Year, guys. Bye.